Give me a second. We're going to put our shoes on. I'm going to put my shoes on. I don't know what you guys are going to do. Whatever you would like to do. And then I'm going to read. Does God have a hero? I forget where we are, but we'll figure it out as we go along. Um, just a moment, please. Bringing up the desktop, the big screen. Hey, Skits. I see Jessica here. Sniper's here. Jessica says hi, Eric. Hi, Jessica. How's the day going, Jessica? How's the day going, Skits? How's the day going, Sniper? Hi, Kat. Kat says hi, Yogi, and hi, friends. Kat, how are you? Sorry, my cat's. Kat says, Skits, are you okay? I saw your post. Jessica says it never ended. What never ended? Hey, Mary. Hey, Jace. Eric, bro, and Kat. I'm glad you put the comma right where it was, Jace. Kat says, Skits, I love you. I hope you find some beauty in your life. This is Mary. Oh, Jessica says, my dad, you haven't been to sleep yet? Well, then we're going to do some calming breath. See if we can help with that. We will, in just a few minutes, after I put my shoes on, after I do just a quick reading in my little book, and we'll do some breath work. And hopefully we can help you get a little bit of rest. Just because, no, but I had a good reason. Hi, Anna. Anna says, good morning. Thanks for coming in, guys. All right. I've yet to even have one shoe on. I mentioned my pond maintenance construction work, and I was hopeful because 2 days ago, I went down, and right where there was a big machine, there was a beaver happily eating. But yesterday, where that beaver was, they'd completely drained the water. So, no beaver. I hope, sorry guys, I hope they're not going to chase him away. Last year, they built a new dock, and it chased the beaver away for several months. As I was walking around the pond yesterday, it struck me how much I absolutely love my beavers. All right, one more shoe to go. Sorry, guys. Jason's going to be right back. Just says I'd rather stay awake all night and listen than to leave anyone alone. One thing to remember, an important thing to remember, Jessica, is self-care is caring for others. If you wish to be a vessel for healing, a vessel for love, you need to accept that healing and love for yourself so that you can offer it to other people. So the more you open to that, the more you allow yourself to love and be loved, the more love you have to give away. The more you allow yourself to be healed, the more you're able to heal. What do we got here, Jace? Is all that yours? Did you like have an imaginary companion so you could have all that food? And you're like, no, they'll be here in a little bit. I'm on to your games, Jace. Jessica says, I understand. Kat says, Beaver, persevere. Thank you. Anna says, how are you today, Yogi? I'm doing okay. I've been having some issues too, but We're working through them. Hey, Lee. Good morning, my friends. Good morning, Lee. Kat says, Yogi, is there a specific meditation for examining who I am? Yes. I know Deepak uses it there, but in particular, would you recommend it came up today? Well, Kat, our favorite, Ramana Maharshi, um, is he always said, simply ask, who am I? And always refer back to it. Always come back to it. Any answer that you get, come back to it. I love Deepak Chopra, and before we begin our meditation practice, we ask ourselves, who am I? We never settle on an answer. Anything that we come, well, I am this, I am that, we dismiss. And then we ask, what is it that I want? What is it that I truly want? What is my purpose? Is the third question. And the fourth is, what am I grateful for? Let's do that in just a minute. Hey, Adam. Adam saying good morning to everyone. So we're going to do some breath work as soon as I put that other shoe on. And we'll do that little self-inquiry if anyone wants. Kat says, I'm running around last minute. Get ready, because that's how we do. So I'm not ignoring anybody in chat. I'm just not really reading it. Gotcha. So this might not be the best time for you to do the meditation, Kat, but we can do it later today. Jessica says, see, my question was different. Did I miss your question? There it is. Oops, I read that. All right. Because I didn't ask it here. Gotcha. Reach out. You guys can ask me anything. I don't promise I have any answers. But here's what I promise. We can explore answers together. I don't have anything anyone else doesn't have. Fortunately, you guys don't have anything I don't have. So that means I can look for you guys for some answers. And we can keep self-reflecting back to each other. I'm hoping it's good. I hope we get a chance to talk in a little bit. Jessica says, but I did ask it and got my answer in an amazing way. Here's the most important question we could ask. We can actually turn it into a declaration. Can I see peace instead of this? And I want to see peace instead of this. And I see peace instead of this. Kat says, that sounds awesome. I will block off time at lunch around 1. Perfect. So this afternoon, guys, we're going to do breath work and self-inquiry, followed by meditation. Hey, Adam, I'm not getting any emails from you. You said in a reply that you sent, I think you said you sent 2. I haven't gotten one. Shirley says, I'm going back to bed. Really? I'm going to take a nap later. I tried to take one yesterday, and it did not work out well. I've been dealing with an underlying anxiety myself that has just resurfaced. The difference nowadays with anxiety is I'm fully aware of what's going on. Doesn't mean I can actually do anything about it, except for love myself through it. Get to the other side. Hey, Carl. All right, let me start the book. I'm going to post my email again, Adam, in just a minute. So I think yesterday we read about anger, right? When you let anger pass you by. No, I think we are here. Here we go. You ready? When you behold the beauty of a flower and feel the kinship with all living things, you are God's hero. And then the essay is: love is the single most powerful force in the universe. It is a force that permeates all life and all objects. We call this force God, and God is love. So to truly live a life of love and compassion, it is essential for us to view all life as sacred. From the rock to the flower, from the smallest microbe to you and me, all contain God. Therefore, they are all sacred. When we take time in our lives to appreciate the beauty that surrounds our lives, we see the beauty in all people. In their different shapes, sizes, colors, we recognize that the beauty of a tree in full spring bloom is as lovely as the barren tree of winter. That is, in fact, the same tree sharing the same primordial beauty. We are recognizing God in all of his many, many forms. From Does God Have a Hero? Hey, Lucy. Where was I? Jay says anxiety can be overcome with positivity, Ganja Yoga. I have a little different view, Jace. Having experienced anxiety in a really severe, that trying to force myself to do anything other than accept where I am and experiencing it fully and deeply and allowing it, noticing it, watching it change from moment to moment, noticing that it's not the actual presence that I ever gave it, that it is a deeply, deeply held thought that is visiting, so deep that it's actually in every fiber of my body, and that the only way through it, literally through it, is finding the love that is contained within it. That I'm not seeking to bypass anything, because then I'm just storing trauma in my body, unnoticed. I always refer back to Rumi's The Guest House. Appreciating the gift that something comes and brings you. Anxiety is a great reminder that I'm still experiencing past trauma in my body that was unacknowledged before, and that I can acknowledge now and let go of. But hey, there's a path for everyone. What works for me might not work for someone else. Kat says you can always ask for help. Agreed. Agreed. At this point in my life, I surrender it all. I give it all. Give it all away. But my path of overcoming anything is long, long over. I don't seek to overcome anything. I no longer wish to battle anything. I don't battle my thoughts. I don't battle my body. I don't battle anything that I find in life. But again, that's just me. I'm at the point of a great surrender. And man, a lot of people, hey Danny, a lot of people offer never surrender, fight, battle on. Dylan Thomas, do not go gentle into the good night, but rage against the dying of the light. I don't want to rage against anything. Hey Praveen, I don't want to rage against anything because it only produces more rage. I will be at peace within myself. I will be peace within my thoughts. I will be peace within the world. I will be peace within the mind of God. And if anxiety occurs, which it does, I will be at peace with my anxiety. Does that make sense? Yes, we are going to do some breath work. Jace, you never answered my question. All that breakfast for you? Danny says, the only battle's in the cage. Adam says that it's a very unique astrological time. There's an extra amount of sunlight hitting this planet right now. Jupiter's pull. I'm not anxious, but I am sleepless. Hey, you ever read Thomas Hartman? What was it? The last something of ancient sunlight. Guys, we're gonna do some breath work. He says it does, Yogi. Thank you, Lee. Four and eight. Jessica, are you with us? I appreciate you guys. Jessica says yes. I appreciate you, Jessica. You guys know how I love to do breath work. I love teaching it. I love offering it, guiding people through it. So you guys are giving me great opportunities every live stream to do the thing that I absolutely love best. The thing with the breath, it is so intimate. It's our connection with each other. Right now, I am breathing in air that contains molecules that you have breathed in. I'm breathing in molecules right now that you had breathed in when you were an infant. And we are both, all of us, are breathing in molecules right now that Jesus breathed in, that Leonardo da Vinci breathed in, that Albert Einstein breathed in. We are breathing in greatness right now. We are breathing in the compassionate molecules that the great Buddha breathed in. We are one breath shared, all of us. Breath is our connection. And with that, if you guys can close your eyes and breathe. Just breathe. Contemplate that one breath, that as you breathe in right now, you are literally breathing in not just the present moment, but that this present moment contains all things. Everything that's ever been, everything that's ever seemed to have been, you are breathing in right now. Anyone who has ever experienced a miracle, anyone who has ever been healed of anything, anything that will occur in the future, any healing, any miracle that will ever happen in the future, contained in the very breath that you're taking right now. Breathe in deeply. We're going to do one big physiological sigh. We're going to breathe in deep up into the chest. We're going to sip in air and sigh. Letting everything go. Let's do that one more time. We're going to breathe in deep through the chest. We're going to sip in air, sigh through the mouth. Here, right now, centered in the present moment. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the nose. We're going to breathe in for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last breath for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And release the breath. Let the breath settle. Let the mind settle. Let the body settle. And be at peace right now in this moment. Don't concern yourself with any other moment. Right now. At peace, rested, relaxed, responsive. And when you're ready, open your eyes. We're going to say goodbye in the chat in just a minute. Good morning, Goldie. Hello, Easy Home Cooking. Welcome, my friend. Sorry I missed you when you first came in. Shirley is still with us. She did not go back to bed. Skit says, Shirley, I owe you some money. If you got Jace to send it back, don't worry. The Last Hours of Ancient Sunlight, Adam, the name of the book. Tom Hartman. You might be familiar with Thomas Hartman. Then he says, cat is full of rage. Cat says, I'm all raged out. Makes me take naps now. I'm with you on that. I realized that my first couple 100-mile races, and I didn't realize this at the time. I was a softly raging runner, meaning I had a lot of anger that I was unable to express at the time. My body was storing it because I was angry, watching my mom suffer Alzheimer's and lose a little bit of herself every day. And I was a caregiver. I was angry that my wife was in a war zone away from her child who was starting her first year in high school. I was angry that my wife asked for a divorce before she left. I was angry that she asked me to stay and take care of my stepdaughter. I was angry, not in the type of anger that you might be thinking though. I was angry that my father had a stroke and couldn't fully take care of my mom the way he wanted to. I was angry with siblings who didn't seem to step up when they should. I was angry. But again, not that type of, I'm angry at you in particular. There was maybe anger is not the right word, but there was a certain rage against myself that I couldn't be all things for all people in the way that I wanted to. And I started ultra running. And I went from running a couple miles on the trails. Within a few weeks, I was 6 hours, 7 hours out in the trails. My first ultra marathon, I started seriously running in May. I ran my first 50K at the end of August. So I went from running just 20 minutes at the end of my workout to running 30 plus miles in a race. But before I even did my first race, I was already running 30 plus miles on the trails. Anyway, I approached my racing the same way. I never would have said that I was unhappy in any of those moments, but it was, looking back in retrospect, it was apparent. When I ran 100 miles my first time, I went out at like a 9:40 pace because some well-respected ultra runners were like, you can do really well. You can win your age groups. You can have some really fast times. So I went out fast. I went out hard. And at mile 66, I limped back to the starting point, unable to go on. My body just completely wasted. And I realized something. I couldn't run like that. And not only that, I couldn't live like that. I did not want to have all that unhealed resentment, not towards other people, towards myself. I didn't want that. And that, I think, is when I started healing more so. Now, anxiety that I experience now, I don't know the actual cause. There's no more of that resentment. There's no more of that anger. There's been a great healing in my life. Um, sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens. What if we didn't make it an enemy? What if we didn't make the things that we were experiencing an enemy? And what if it actually brought us a gift and we could explore, what does it offer? What does this want me to know? And when I know it, it starts to heal. It starts to go away. Not everything needs to be battled. Not everything needs to be viewed as this is the enemy and I must beat it. That this is something that is occurring that shouldn't be occurring. What if that wasn't true at all? What if there's a deeper healing going on at a soul level that if I go to battle with it, I'll miss it and all I'll get is a battle? Question is, what if? And I don't know. Let's find out. Kat says, I love you for being so honest, Yogi. Thank you, Kat. But Kat, to be fair, you also love me because I have really big arms. Come on, Kat, let's be honest. You love me because I have really big arms. And because you admitted yesterday that you find me adorbs. For those who don't know, adorbs is short for adorable. Just want to put that out there. Praveen laughing. Jessica says, I tried so hard not to make it an enemy, but it is so hard. It is, but we don't have to make it so hard any longer, Jessica. Danny says, can I ask you all for a favor? Yes. I'm trying to get to 50 subscribers so I can do a live stream. Would you perhaps consider to subscribe to me? I would greatly appreciate it and reciprocate. I appreciate the opportunity to say reciprocate correctly. Danny, yes. And anytime you see me live, come on in, drop your link, ask people to subscribe, and we'll do the same. Shirley says, great smile, Yogi. Thanks. You're welcome, Shirley. You guys make me smile. And it's much, much appreciated. Thank you, Praveen. Praveen, you have to, oh, from laptop. Thank you so much. All right, guys, I'm going to head out in just a minute. I was waiting for Kat to confirm that she really loves me because I have big arms. But I think she left for work. Then he says, people love me because I'm so ugly. Hey, I've seen you. You are not ugly. Jessica says, I'm still trying to figure that part out, Eric. Jessica, that's a great thing that you're trying to figure it out. Have you asked? Have you asked God? Have you asked the Holy Spirit? Have you asked whatever version of the right mind, whatever version of your own holiness, have you asked for help? Can you help show me this? Course in Miracles says that the miracle that we're asking for is, can I see this differently? Not can I beat this, not can I battle this, not can I prevail over this. Can I see this, whatever it is that's occurring? Can I see things differently? Can I see this through the eyes of love? Jessica says, yes, I have. So let's just keep asking. That's you and I, Jessica. We'll just keep asking. And we'll see what the answer is. Lee says, Yogi, it's time to walk. And let any ego fly to the cloud. Thank you, Lee. Appreciate that reminder. Anna says, I feel happy now. I was a bit sad before. And I absolutely love you. Absolutely, absolutely love you. Walking says, I'll be there with Vamps too. However, Vamps doesn't need a sub back. Vamps does not need a sub back. Vamps is a terrific support channel, and she wants to remain that way. Just support. If you would like to repay the favor and subscribe to Walking with Goldie, it's a different story. Vamps like to stay in the background. Thank you for dropping that link. Adam says, just a random comment on A Course in Miracles, Yogi. From me? How about before we go? Sniper says, have a great perspective today, Eric. Thank you. Sniper, I will. Hey, you going to get out to hit some more golf balls today? How about instead of completely random, I'm going to read what I wrote this morning on my blog. Adam, this is for you. This is for all of us. It's called Release from Time. Such a beautiful line from A Course in Miracles. That forgiveness is the great release from time. And taken quite literally, its practice always brings us right back to the present moment, and the past is then left so far behind us. This is a Zen style of teaching, really. It's a radical type of forgiveness that only brings focus to the moment and heals us from our carried trauma. Forgiveness releases us from the past and brightens our future. Yet mostly, though, it brings us peace right now. So the random line from A Course in Miracles is, forgiveness is a great release from time. We've been led to believe that forgiveness is the practice of bestowing a favor, that I will forgive you from what you've done, or I will forgive myself or a situation or event for what happened. But what forgiveness truly is coming back to the present moment in which nothing has ever happened. In this present moment, you have the beating of your heart, you have the breath coming in, the breath being released, you have the present moment thoughts. Those thoughts might contain memories of the past, but a memory is never the actuality. It's never the thing itself. The map is not the territory, the menu is not the meal. The thought, the memory of something that has occurred isn't the thing itself. So forgiveness is letting go of those thoughts. Even if they come back, we just let go. And even if they come back, we let go. Let's see, Jesus says, you got stinky farts? Actually, as a vegan, when you are sniffing in air that was in my butt, you are sniffing in the essence of the earth. You are welcome for that, my friend. I don't even get a thank you. I'm releasing the essence of fruits and vegetables. I'm releasing the essence of life. Does Jesus come in and say thank you for that? No. He just says I have stinky farts. Come on, Jesus. Help me out here. I'm a vegan doing good in the world. All right. I'm going to have to go. I'm going to get out and take my walk. Danny says, Goldie, I'm just being sarcastic. I'm actually pretty hot. We need to find a balance in the middle, Danny. Jessica says, have a good walk, Eric. I will. Thank you. All right. Love you guys. Thank you so much, Yogi, and everyone. Thank you so much. Adam says, I guess you'll get your farts smell like a healthy cave. Yes. Cruisin says, I'm connecting and leaving a comment. Hey, Cruisin. Thanks for coming in, my friend. I saw you come in earlier, and I did not say hello. I apologize for that. And now I got to go. Me and my non-stinky farts. All right. Love you guys. Take care.